So today I want to talk about iOS 26, a developer beta 3. It is kind of crazy to think we're already in beta 2 and a beta 3 for iOS 26 is just a few days away. Now I want to talk about expected release date for iOS 26 developer beta 3. We're going to talk about two new features that are expected to be coming with the third developer beta, and keep in mind that this is a pivotal moment as we approach the first public beta release. So we'll talk about everything in today's video. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So the first thing I want to talk about is two features expected with future betas, and then we'll talk about the expected release date here for iOS 26 developer beta 3 and the first public beta. Now the first feature we're expecting Apple to announce is live translation coming to AirPods Pro 2 and AirPods 4th generation. This was a feature that was first rumored, and it's not here just yet. Apple didn't talk about it at WWDC, but it is available for phone calls, it is available for messages within iOS 26, and it is now heavily rumored that Apple is working on live translation coming to AirPods with the next iOS 26 developer beta 3 and the next firmware beta for AirPods as well. So yeah, live translation, someone can talk to you in a language that you don't understand, and your AirPods should be able to translate in real time into the language that you do understand. So hopefully we'll see that here within the next beta. Now there's also a new public Wi-Fi sync across devices, which is rumored to be coming to the iPhone with iOS 26 developer beta 3. So let's say you're at an airport or a hotel room and you log into the Wi-Fi. Well, now your iPhone will automatically sync that logging to all your other devices. That way you don't have to re-log in on your computer or your tablet. So once you log in on your iPhone, it will sync across all of your devices. So now when you connect to a public Wi-Fi network, then that will be something a lot easier to do, as you don't have to remember or re-log in on other devices as well. Now hopefully we'll see some additional customization options. I've seen a few concepts out there of a new clear mode with some of the color highlights on the icons, which I think look really cool. Now of course Apple will continue to improve on the liquid glass design. I continue to hear that Apple will continue to change Control Center. More changes are coming to Control Center with future betas, so we'll have to wait and see exactly what Apple will be doing, but Control Center is set to continue to change with future betas. Obviously the liquid glass design will most likely continue to improve. Of course we'll see stability and improvements, and as I mentioned, this is a pivotal moment as the first public beta quickly approaches. Apple will most likely focus a lot on stability and performance, and this right here, I did get the iPhone needs to cool down prompt on my iPhone this weekend, and I also got it on my iPad mini. So stability and performance obviously is going to be a major focus before the first public beta, and something else that Apple will start to focus really on this time is battery life as well. Again, as the first public beta approaches, although it is beta software, Apple wants to make sure that users can be able to use their devices basically for the most part of the day. So battery, performance, and of course stability, and a new redesign across the board. We'll see a lot of new features and changes before the official release, minor tweaking to the design, that is all to be expected, and of course all the bug fixes. So with all that being said, let's talk about when we can expect the third developer beta and the first public beta. Now for those of you keeping track, we're on a 2 weeks release schedules for betas. This is typical for the first several betas for a major software release. So the first beta was released at WWDC Monday, June 9th. The second beta was released on Monday, 23rd. It's been 1 week today. And the third developer beta naturally will happen on July the 7th. And this is when we can expect the third developer beta. But as I mentioned, this is where things start to change, as Apple now plans to release the first public beta alongside the re-release of the third developer beta. And it can get a little confusing, but the third developer beta most likely on July the 7th. The following Monday on the 14th, we'll see the first public beta alongside a re-release of the third developer beta. So those build numbers match the developer and the public beta, and moving forward we'll continue on a 2 weeks release schedule until perhaps August, and I'll keep you guys posted in regards to that. So yeah, these are some of the new features and changes we can expect. This is the release schedule moving forward. So we're expecting the third developer beta a week from today, the first public beta 2 weeks from today alongside a re-release. And there you guys have it. Let me know what you think about iOS 26 so far. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys found this information helpful, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.